Coronation Street landlady Jenny Connor has been swept up by her romance with Cobble's heartthrob Leo Thompkins, but their relationship hasn't come without its challenges. But the ITV soap legend could discover a hurdle they will never get past. Jenny, played by Sally Ann Matthews, has just about got her head around dating a younger man on Coronation Street following the death of her late husband, Johnny Connor, Richard Hawley. The ITV soap favourite is very aware of the age difference between herself and Leo, Joe Frost, but with the handsome rugby player not fazed by their situation, her mind has been put at ease and she has even asked him to move into the Rovers' return. However, there is still an air of mystery about the newcomer, with Daisy Midgley, Charlotte Jordan, starting to doubt him. But could this be because he is already committed to another woman? In recent scenes, Jenny finally met Leo's father Teddy Tompkins, Grant Burgin, who turned out to be an old-school friend of hers. He seemed to know lots about his son's new partner, despite not knowing her identity at the time, and never mentioned his child had a wife. This could be because although Leo is actually separated from his spouse, they might not be officially divorced, which would mean he technically does have another half. They could have an agreement they were waiting a few years before filing to end their marriage, as they might have only been wed a few months. With neither of them in the right financial situation to afford the legal costs, this could have been their best alternative and they would have both agreed to see other people. Leo might not have expected to meet someone like Jenny so soon or for it to get so serious straight away, but he would be afraid to lose her if he told her the truth. This is why he could have been keeping his secret wife on the down low, but not too sure about the heartthrob. Daisy could start doing some digging. As she goes through his phone, he could see he has been messaging an unknown woman and discussing another relationship. Not wanting her stepmother to be taken for a fool, the barmaid could tell Jenny what she has found out and the landlady would lose her cool. Confronting her partner, the pub owner could tell him their romance is over as she will not be the other woman in his life. Knowing he can no longer keep his other life a secret, Leo would confess the truth to Jenny. He is married, but he is separated from his wife. Although she knows he didn't hide it from her out of malice, the landlady could struggle to move past his deceit as she has gone through this all before. Johnny lied to her about his past, not telling her he was involved in a hit-and-run years ago which led to the death of a young man. This ultimately tore them apart as the pub landlord was sent to prison and his wife ended up having an affair behind his back. Not wanting history to repeat itself, could Jenny end her relationship with Leo for good and ask him to move out of the Rovers? Executive producer Ian MacLeod spoke with Express.co.uk and other media about the challenges which were going to come up for the loved-up couple. The soap boss said, "When an older man goes out with a younger woman in soap, barely anyone remarks on it, but when it's the other way round it's the story. Partly we're doing this to address that. There is a genuine level of emotion and love between them, and what the hell's wrong with that?" On the way there, Jenny has to overcome her own internalized prejudices of what this is. Am I a cougar? Does he have some kind of fetish for older women? It's played like a rom-com with incredibly funny bits in it. Ian continued, "The story is long-running and will be about Jenny reckoning with her own self-consciousness and everybody else's prejudice. In the end, she'll single-mindedly decide to pursue her own happiness. With this being soap, it probably won't turn out to be that straightforward, but it brings a lot of fun to the pub. This is a big hint something major is going to upset the apple cart. So could it be the discovery Leo has a wife on the side already? Whether she breaks up with her boyfriend or not, Jenny's experience with Leo will have shown her she is capable of being independent and she doesn't need a man to stand strong. She will also have the support of some family faces as her friends, and Daisy will always be around." The soap boss said, "The Rovers has been one of the biggest challenges during the pandemic. I'm itching to chuck 15 people in there soon as I'm able to, but at the moment we're not. At times it's not felt like as joyous a place to be as it did before the pandemic because it just hasn't got enough people in there. Finally we've got a group in there that brings the fun and chemistry. When we're finally allowed to see Daisy, Sean, Ryan, Emma, Gemma and Jenny as this mother figure trying to wrangle her wayward children all together. It's going to be brilliant. I'm looking forward to getting the Rovers' dynamic back to normal, he said, and Jenny could be standing behind the bar as a strong, independent woman,